Hey, Sales Mastery Community, Todd Duncan. It is the week after we spent 4 days together in Palm Desert, California, and I am reaching out to you and telling you how much I, again, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you making the time commitment, the financial commitment, and the intellectual and emotional commitment to spend 4 days with us in the desert in Palm Desert last week. I am reminded this morning as I get to my office about the importance of this little doodad right here. I would show you the clock, but it's hanging on my wall at the entrance from the house to the garage so that every day when I walk out of my house, I'm reminded that the only thing I have is time, and the only thing that I can really, really control is what I do with it. And hopefully, as you contemplate your notes and as you think about your experience in Palm Desert, you are thinking about the clock and you're thinking about the things that as you begin to formulate a plan, you know will make the greatest difference in your life. I'm super happy that we pulled off this event this year. I am super happy that you are back in my life. I am super happy that I am back in your life. My team and I, all of our incredible sponsors, all of the industry heroes, our hired outside speakers, and my dear friends Dave Savage and Daniel Harkeby at Building Champions and Mortgage Coach. We are grateful and we are excited about what is possible for you now as you contemplate making big decisions that can change your life. I want to share with you right now, again, that this is critically important. I told you in the desert that we're going to begin to build a community around mastery. I told you that we would provide information to you on a regular basis that you would be able to use to make a difference in your business. And I shared with you that what I wanted to do is get closer and closer to you between now and next October when we reconvene in the desert, and have again yet another mastery and raise the bar again and go to new levels again and continue to celebrate success and significance and achievement. I think about the mastery community. I think about what we did together over 4 days, and I reflected on my own notes, and I wanted to share with you, for me, kind of my top 3 takeaways. And I share these with you because I kind of had an eye towards this differently than you. I'm not obviously doing mortgages every day, but I have the same opportunities every day to make a difference, to be successful, to choose a course of action that is different than the course that most people take. As I referred to it, it's the narrow road. It's the road that most people don't travel on. It's the right road. It's always the right road, but it's also the hardest road. And so as I thought about the time together in the desert, as I witnessed our speakers, Darren Hardy and Tim Sanders and Steve Harney and Michael Mayer and Terry Chavine and Bill Hart and all the heroes, I also took notes. And for me, as I think about you today, the overarching kind of 3 things that I would be about is I would be about the understanding that the one-on-one meeting is the most influential form of getting people to trust you than any other form that we have. And I really appreciate Michael Mayer's comments about and on the 7 levels of communication, because I think far too often we forget the value of the one-on-one meeting. And so I would encourage you to make sure that you use that strategy and use that mindset every single time you can. I would understand the one-on-one meeting with the borrower is far better than any technology interchange that you can ever have. The one-on-one meeting with a new realtor, far better than any other marketing, email, or advertising you could engage in. The one-on-one meeting with your current partners weekly and every other week, and not less than monthly, the most incredible way for you to forge deep trust and a bond with your clients. The one-on-one meeting with your team and your partners, the one-on-one meeting with your spouse and your children, the one-on-one is the most powerful form of influence, and I think trust building that there is on the planet. And so for me, that was a big takeaway. And while I can't have one-on-ones all the time, just like you can't have one-on-ones all the time, I'm going to make a point of making sure that in my life and my business that I continue to forge what I already believe, but was reminded of, and that's the one-on-one. For me, another huge takeaway, and I think this balanced out perfectly my opening night remarks, was Darren Hardy's comment on Thursday afternoon about the 90-day jam session. not the 90-day jam session, the 90-minute jam session, excuse me, but the 90-minute jam session each and every day. And that he said he tries to have 3 90-minute jam sessions a day, but will not go through a day without having at least one 90-minute jam session, and that the best odds of having a 90-minute jam session are first thing in the morning. And again, that plays perfectly into my idea of not doing anything related to email or follow-up or technology interruption or phone calls or anything until you've made that first commission for the day, which if you're really focused and really good, then that can happen by 9:30 or 10 o'clock every single morning. So that was huge. And then another thought that I really want to continue to echo as we spend a year together building relationship and looking forward to our next time together is the idea that Tim Sanders talked about. The whole key to generosity is the absolute precursor to reciprocity. And both he and Michael Mayer and Bill Hart teed that up for us beautifully. And I want to remind you that if you approach business from a generosity standpoint, what can I give versus what can I take, then I can tell you every single time you will win the business. The generosity commitment, the abundance focus, that is something that you cannot afford to really deploy in your business. And I have to just tell you that I think the more you focus on generosity and on offering and being something valuable to people, the more you will not only get people to come and do business with you, the longer they will stay with you, and the more robust your reputation will become in the marketplace. And so I would focus on that. Now, I went through my notes. I have 23 things I wrote down. You have probably gone through your notes by now. And let's just stop there for a second. Have you? Have you gone through your notes right now? As I record this, it is Monday. You're probably going to get it on Tuesday. And I want to ask you, have you gone through your notes? Have you prioritized your action plan? Do you have the 30-day plan completely filled out now? And are you ready to go to the next level? I want to encourage you to understand that the best way for you to be significantly motivated is to remember what I asked you on Friday night. I asked you if you implemented the top 2 or 3 things so far that you've learned, do you think by standing up you could earn $5,000 a month or more? And everybody stood up. And then I asked you to sit down if you didn't think you could, by implementing those 2 or 3 things, earn at least $10,000 a month. And again, not one person sat down. So the link between knowing that this is where you are and knowing you want to go here and in that process earn more money by being smarter about your business is completely related to your action plan. Okay. So make sure you're super focused on that over the next 30 days. And I'm going to send you reminders regularly over this month to make sure you stay on task and you stay on target, because if you don't, then your time there will be nothing but a memory. And that's not the reason you came. You came to network, you came to learn, but you came to be transformed. So make sure you lock and load on that. Okay. So I promised you the vault. The vault is organic. We are loading everything as I record this message. I want you to know that the vault is located at salesmasterymobile.com, and your password is salesmastery 2012. Sales Mastery spelled out 2012 is your password, and we will make sure that we continue to add as much as we can to the vault during the year, so that we give you even more value than you already got by being at Mastery. And certainly my desire, as well as my team, Amy and Matt and all the guys and gals that are on our team and my partners, that helped create the event and helped me shape the agenda, like Dave and Daniel, and certainly, all the industry people that spoke. We want to reunite. We want to come together next year. We want you to bring 1 or 2 or 3 of your best realtors, and we want to have a mega event that can change and transform your life again and the lives of those people that are closest to you that you do business with on a regular basis. In addition to that, we had several people that brought their team this year, as you know. So if you have an assistant, if you have people on your team, think about getting them there next year as well, because that would be profound for you as you continue to escalate business and enjoy life. Okay, so on behalf of all of our sponsors and all of our industry heroes and my partners and our outside speakers, And I want to do a special plug for my friends at HBM. I neglected to mention them from stage, but Homebuyers Marketing is the most robust, profound solution, I believe, to have you come alongside your realtors and track buyers and sellers and add value to buyers and sellers and optimize the value of conversion using modern day technology and very, very incredible, distinctive solutions to helping your real estate agents sell more real estate in what is still obviously a difficult economy. So check out Homebuyers Marketing if you haven't yet. They're going to be my platinum kind of sponsor throughout the year. I have a great friendship with Steve Polston, their founder, and I believe it's a solution that you need to have in your bag of tricks, so to speak. Okay. So again, as we wrap this up, I want to say thanks. I truly feel it is an honor to have poured into your life, and I know that you can be different as a result of that. And my greatest joy would be to hear from you and see what happens in the next 12 months. And on that note, I'm looking for more heroes. So if you want to be on stage next year, you have to tell me why in 100 words or less. And you need to email it to IMO number 2 letter V number 8 letter U. That's IMotivate you. IMO number 2 V number 8 U at gmail.com. Motivate me. I motivate you, and we'll motivate each other. But tell me in 100 words or less why you want to be on stage and what you think you could offer to the people that might hear you. And we're going to start a contest to see who makes it through the final filter. And we're going to have a power-packed house next year as we celebrate success once again. Okay? So take care. Again, the code, Sales Mastery 2012 at salesmasterymobile.com. And the vault will be filling up daily. So I love you guys very much. Take care. Have a blessed week. And stay focused so you can implement with greatness. And never, ever forget the clock. Okay? Bye-bye.